Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Storm Adventure Time, and my name is Storm, and today I finally decided to do a video about Harry Potter locations around London. I've been planning to do this video for such a long time, but every single time I started filming it, the weather just did not cooperate with me at all. Even today, I wanted to do a walking tour around London and showing locations. However, it's so windy this whole weekend that yesterday I thought that wind literally will blow me away. Today, you just wouldn't be able to hear me at all. That's why I'm doing a sit-down video with a cup of tea and in a mug of this Harry Potter. So I'm decided that it's finally time to share that. And I think I finally made a decision because the game Wizard Tonight was finally released a few weeks ago, and I've been walking around London playing it. I said it's time to share what you can find Harry Potter related in London, because of course there are places like the Diagon Alley, Ministry of Magic, number 12 Grimmauld Place, so there are so many places to see. And of course let's start from the very beginning of London Zoo. So it's a reptile house in London Zoo where Harry accidentally released a boa and trapped his cousin in the terrarium where the snake was previously, and that is the scene which I'm pretty sure any Harry Potter fan knows really well. Regarding the London Zoo, I would say don't plan to visit it as a part of seeing other locations of Harry Potter on the same day, because I do recommend to spend at least half a day in the zoo alone, because it would be such a waste of your money spent on visiting a zoo, because the ticket costs £35 at the gates per person. So I really recommend dedicate half a day or a day just for the London Zoo and explore it fully to have a full worth of your money. So I will be talking about the locations, how they are the most convenient in my opinion to visit, so you don't waste your time and they are easy to access. So there will be a mixture from each movie, and I will be mentioning from which movie it is. So it's not in a movie order, but how convenient it is to get from one place to another. And let's start from the King's Cross Station, because of course that is the place where the Hogwarts Express is going and where Harry enters the magical world for the first time. For the first time it of course was Diagon Alley. But you get what I'm saying. And it did appear a few times in the movies, and the first time it was in the Philosopher's Stone. So it's so busy. I remember that when the platform 9 3/4 was created at the station a few years ago, it wasn't that busy. There were one or two people actually going to take pictures, but nowadays you have to wait in a very long queue. You can get the pictures taken by a professional photographer and pay for them, or you can get them for free if you, one of your friends make them for you. So you can join the general queue and still get the pictures done for you. But keep in mind that it's gonna be busy no matter what time or what day you will go, because today is Sunday. When I went quite early in the morning, and that's what we had. Of course, if you're already at the King's Cross Station, you can't miss St. Pancras Station and a hotel, because that's first of all, an absolutely beautiful building, which I do recommend to see even if you're not a Harry Potter fan. And another thing is, it's the location which you must have seen and must remember from the second part of Harry Potter, and which is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry and Ron used the flying Fort Anglia to travel to Hogwarts, and when they just started the journey. After you visited King's Cross and St. Pancras stations, I recommend heading towards the Claremont Square, which was used as Grimmauld Place. It's about 15 minutes walk from King's Cross Station, so it's not too far away. At first when I saw the street, I was kind of skeptical because these kind of houses, you can find them all over Bloomsbury. But then when you look at the actual location, it does make sense that it could be used as a criminal's place because the street is quite private, because the houses are only on one side and there is a green space, a square, which I would say it's not really used much. So if you want to have a visitor house not that noticeable by muggles, of course that's a perfect location, so it does make sense to have it in that place. So once you visited the Claremont Square, I recommend heading towards Leadenhall Market. First of all, Leadenhall Market is a beautiful market, which is also quite a historical location in the city of London. And you can actually recognize in the Philosopher's Stone as a Diagon Alley because that's where it was filmed. And so I really recommend visiting. Sundays the market is closed, so if you want as little people as possible, that's a day to go. And you can just simply take a bus number 43 from after visiting Claremont Square and head to visit Leadenhall Market. So it's really easy trip. If you haven't been to Tower Bridge, first of all you do need to go here because it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful bridge. And it appeared also in the Order of Phoenix, which you can see in the scene where Harry is flying from his aunt's and uncle home to the Borough. And after you visited Tower Bridge, I would say visit two more bridges, so head towards Parliament, either by North Bank or South Bank of Thames, and stop by at the Millennium Bridge, which is a pedestrian bridge which was destroyed Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince at the very beginning of the movie. Originally in the book it was a different bridge, but for the movie it was chosen Millennium Bridge, and it was quite an impressive view to see it, so I'm sure you would definitely recognize it if you've seen the movies. As you are heading from the Millennium Bridge toward the Lambeth Bridge, stop by at the Australia House. Unfortunately, you can't get inside, but just to see the building from the outside. But Australia House is a place which was used to film Gringotts. So it's very interesting to see it, and I do wish it would be possible to get inside, but it is an embassy, so obviously it's not really open for the public, which is a pity. Now you may wonder what is so special about the Lambeth Bridge. And that bridge is in the scene where the night bus squeezes between two double-decker buses. Theoretically it shouldn't happen on that bridge because it's two-way traffic, not one-way traffic as shown in the movie, but who cares about that? So if you want to see the bridge where night bus squeezed in between two double-deckers, head to Lambeth Bridge. Actually the bridge is really pretty, so I do recommend visiting it. And if you want lovely views of the Parliament, head from Westminster Bridge towards Lambeth Bridge instead of other side where London Eye is. That's a tip for beautiful London views as well. After visiting Lambeth Bridge, you might want to head towards Westminster Station and just take a train because that is the station where Harry and Arthur Weasley arrived when Harry was going to his questioning at the Ministry of Magic in the movie Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, and Mr. Weasley got stuck in the barriers. To be honest, I do like the station. It looks quite futuristic, so if you haven't been, take a look. It's really interesting and I think worth the visit even just for the architecture. After the Westminster Station, you might want to head to the Piccadilly Circus where Harry, Hermione and Ron apparated from the borough to London after, unfortunately, Bill's wedding was interrupted by the Death Eaters. Originally in the book they operated to Tottenham Court Road, but in the movie to Shaftesbury Avenue, which you can recognize very easily by all the Piccadilly Circus big screens. And the last location which I do recommend to visit, it did not appear in movies, but I think that is a place which you should not miss if you're a Harry Potter fan. And that is the house of Mina Lima. It is a fantastic location to visit. It's free to visit, and it is created by designers who created every single design of posters, book covers, Daily Prophet, Squibbler, every single detail for the movie. Harry Potter letters from Hogwarts, tickets for Hogwarts Express, all those things. You can actually find them in the house of Mina Lima. It's incredible to go and see it. I absolutely loved it, and it's free, so definitely head here and visit it. I recommend going middle of the week because it will be much quieter, because the spaces are quite small, so you want to avoid the crowds, of course, which will be more crowded over the weekend. So obviously head in the middle of the week if you can. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and a little bit of Harry Potter. As you noticed, I'm quite a big fan of Harry Potter and everything related to that, and you might have spotted that in my other videos as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my travels, crafting and other things, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. Bye!